Hello everyone, this is D Sensation. I am back with another video. I've been going for a while. I know, taking care of some personal issues that I've been dealing with, family issues, personal issues. I'm gonna try to come out with some better videos, some more videos, and then as I was trying to make more videos, we started going through this quarantine with the COVID-19 disease. So it's been a struggle just to really get focused and make a video. This is just something random that I came up with just now because I have a lot of stuff on my mind. And first, I wanted to say thank you to my new subscribers, to my old subscribers, to anyone that's listening. I appreciate your support and I thank you. I hope that your family and yourselves are doing well through this horrific events that we are going through in the world right now. If you are ill, I just pray that for your speedy recovery. And if you're not, I pray that you continue to stay healthy and stay safe. And I wish everyone the best for their family and loved ones and friends and everyone around them. So, quickly, if you have any comments, you can leave the comments below. You can email me. You can leave a comment. You can not leave a comment. You can share this video and you can hit that like button. So I wanted to come on and say a few things. First, April is Sarcoidosis Awareness Month. So I definitely wanted to put that out there. My whole purpose for me making this channel was not only for my endometriosis and my lupus, but it was for my sarcoidosis, which was one of the first diseases that I have been diagnosed with, which was giving me, and which is still giving me, a lot of life-threatening side effects and symptoms. So I definitely wanted to push awareness, which is for April, which is our month, for all of you that are suffering and living with sarcoidosis. This is our month. And because it is a lung disease primarily, which it can also affect other on all organs in your body, your lungs are definitely a primary target with this disease. And because we have the COVID-19 that is causing havoc around the world, I just hope that all my people with sarcoidosis stay safe. All my people with lupus to stay safe. Wear your, cover your mouth, cover your hands. If you have to go outside, make sure you wash your hands, use your hand sanitizer, soap and water. Take all of your medications if you have them. I know a lot of us are missing doctor's appointments either because we can't get there or because some of these doctors are closed. And some of the pharmacies are having you wait, or it's a long wait if you're getting your medicines to come to you through a delivery. I just hope that everybody is doing the best they can to keep their health safe, especially those of us that have pre-existing lung conditions. It's imperative that we keep ourselves healthy and protected from this disease, which can definitely cause major damage to us. I wanted to also say, again, put emphasis on April being sarcoidosis awareness. If you know someone who has sarcoidosis, reach out to them. Ask them if there's anything that you can do for them. Ask them if there's any thing that, I don't know, if it's just a phone call or if it's just send them a song or just, I don't know, whatever they need just to try to help them through, especially if they're having flare-ups or having a bad time through, and you're having, you're being able to be all right. Just make sure you check on those that have illnesses, pre-existing illnesses, and you're able to do so. through this journey that I've been dealing with, I haven't had too many people reach out to me or talk to me or ask me anything. And that's okay, because I'm used to, most likely, I'm used to doing things by myself, for myself. And I do have my family, as far as my children are concerned, and my mom and my sisters, and they really help me out. My mom is someone who also has a lot of pre-existing illnesses. So what we do is we check on each other. I reach out to her, she reach out just to me. She'll come over and make sure that I'm all right. I'll go over to her and make sure that she's all right. If it's anything I can do for her, I do it, and vice versa. And I mean, that's just what we have to do. We have to just take care of each other. I'm hoping that after we get through this epidemic and this pandemic, that we as people can be more kind and loving to each other and one another, and not take people in our lives for granted, because there's a lot of people that are losing their family members and people that they really love. So I'm hoping that this disease just brings more love and more kindness to this world, and more selflessness, and more courageous people that have courage and that are just out there just putting themselves sometimes to the side for others. And for all of us, that's what it's about. It's about just giving and taking care of each other. And I'm hoping that's a lot of this ugliness that's in the world. And my ugliness may be, my opinion of ugliness is totally different probably from others. But in general speaking, the ugliness that's in this world that I've seen, I hope that it is abolished. And that's including the things that I have done in the past and things that any other people have done in the past. And I hope that we just be more loving, more kind to each other, and appreciate each other more. What else did I want to say? Oh, I also wanted to say I've been taking my medicines. I was supposed to take you guys on a journey with me to a meeting, which was going to include COVID-19, and it was my sarcoidosis monthly meeting. But due to the fact that you can't have groups of more than 10 or more than 6 in some places, the meeting was canceled. So because the meeting was canceled, I'm not going to be able to take y'all. But the next time that the meeting is available, I'm definitely going to take you guys with me, so you can get more of an understanding on what sarcoidosis is for those of you that don't know, and more of an understanding on how it affects our lungs, and how it affects every other part of our body, our mental capacity, the depression, and the loneliness, the depression, the feeling of not being understood and not being listened to and not being taken seriously, and the feeling of pain. And it's because this disease is not usually something that you can see with your eyes. This is something that if you have it, you would really only understand how it affects your body, really, truly. And so a lot of people, when you tell them that you have sarcoidosis, they definitely underestimate what you're saying. They definitely underestimate the disease, and they underestimate the effects that it's having on you. So I wanted to take you guys with me to this meeting just so you could get a better understanding. And if you knew someone or know someone that has this disease, or just interested in general, just so you can have a better focus, so you would know how to treat them, or know ways in you can maybe help them, because you have a better understanding of the disease. I think that's about it. I talked for like, it's almost 10 minutes. It's just so much going on. And I just really wanted to come on here because During this COVID-19, a lot of people in my life disappointed me in the way that they they just I just seen a lot of disappointment in a lot of people that I'm very surprised of, and I hope that I don't want to be a disappointment to somebody else, and I also don't want to um, take my life and other people's lives for granted, and I just wanted to tell everyone, that you're appreciated and that you're loved, and just pass that forward to other people to let them know that they're appreciated and that they're loved. Um, and try to take all of your medicines if you're on medications. Make sure you try to contact your doctors if you can. There's a lot of doctors I've seen that are taking virtual visits, because if you don't have the COVID-19, in my opinion, you don't really want to go to the doctor. And sometimes, really, if you have the COVID-19 or you think you have it, you might not want to go to the doctor either, because I don't know, like, it's just it's almost no right and wrong answer to it. So a lot of us schedule, we usually, I know myself, I go to the doctor a lot. I have appointments, and I had appointments scheduled for upcoming dates and dates that have passed, but I have not gone to these appointments because I don't want to be in a doctor's office with other people, because I'm scared. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get the COVID-19 disease on top of everything else that I'm dealing with. So I'm trying to be mindful of that and just take care of myself while I'm quarantined. Do my exercises, eat, and just make sure that I'm doing the best that I can to stay healthy. And I'm doing the best that I can as far as with other people. If anything that I can do for them, I'm trying to do it the best that I can. And that's about it. I just wanted to come on here because I haven't been on in a while. And um, it's just so much going on right now. So maybe you guys want to talk about something that you're dealing with, whether it be depression, even if it's not about sarcoidosis, lupus, or the COVID-19 and what's going on right now today. Um, these stimulus checks that we're supposed to be getting. The fact that we can't shop, and the food is depleting, as far as like the factories, and some of them are closing because a lot of people that work at the factories where we get our foods from, they're closing because their workers and employees are sick. So we can talk about that and the outlook that or our future, as far as what is it gonna look like after we make it through all of this. And for those of y'all that are religious like myself, I want to reiterate, really not reiterate, I want to say, because I didn't say it, that I do pray daily. I do pray with all of my heart and all of my faith. And I do believe that we will be able to make it through this. Just because that's what my faith says. Because the God that I serve, He is not going to leave us. He's going to make sure that we are right. So, and I'm not pushing my religion on anybody, but that's just my opinion and my feeling on my God. And I just want everybody to know how I feel about that. So if you guys have opinions about your religion, about your health, about how you dealing day to day, how you eating, how you cooking, how you dealing with being in the house, for those of you that used to being outside. Because again, with me, I'm the type of person that's usually in the house, 80 to 90% of the time anyway. So for me to be on quarantine, it really, the being inside doesn't affect me. It really doesn't affect me as far as mentally, because most of the time I don't feel good anyway. And a lot of times when I do go outside, I'm stretching myself thin because I'm trying to do more or trying to be, a little bit more productive, a little more active in my life. But 9 times out of 10, I'm in the house. I'm in the house, and I usually stay in the house. So me being in is not really um, a stressful thing. I watch movies, I cook, and I cook my behind off. I know how to cook any and just about everything. So now it's just about cooking and knowing how to use the ingredients that you have, because a lot of stuff that we were able to get before, we can't get a lot of that stuff. So you have to kind of know how to work with what you got and make it slamming. And so far, I know how to do a little bit of that. And um, thank God that I do have my mother. She's been helping me out a lot. Helping me out a lot. Because my children who usually work, they are adults, but they all have lost their jobs due to the COVID-19. And so everybody is waiting for unemployment, which leaves us, you know what I'm saying? It leaves everybody in a financial bind. It leaves everybody in a financial bind. And, it's rough. So my mother really helps me out so that we can have enough food and have enough, have some substance in us. My mother really helps me out with that financially. So I really appreciate that from my mother. And I try to do the same with her, not financially, but any other kind of way that she needs me, I'm on it. And I don't know. I think that's about it. Oh, for those of y'all too that I have lost my uncle in the midst of this COVID-19. In the midst of me losing my uncle, um, which unfortunately, because the morgues were so full where we live at, where he passed away, he had to stay there, which was in the house, for almost 3 days before his body was even removed. So right now my family also is going through uh, funeral arrangements, which this is another thing with the COVID-19. People, you can't even have a funeral for your loved one. You can't even have a celebration of life. You can't even be together with your family because you guys can't be together. So they have this thing that all of my family and I were talking about to download. It's an app called Zoom. I don't know if everybody heard of it, where you're gonna have like a virtual funeral, or where everybody is together on a screen, but there's nobody really there with the person. So this is really hit home for me as far as me losing my uncle, which is my dad's brother, which I lost my dad a few years ago back, not too long ago, and now I lost his brother. So it's really been devastating for my family, and we're just trying to do the best we can to make it through. So that's another reason why I wanted to come on here and talk, because me losing my uncle and dealing with this COVID-19 and not being able to celebrate his life, and just having to deal with the bare minimums and doing the best we can, it really is, that's a lot. Me being in the house, I don't really care. But the other stuff, and not being able to be around my loved ones and my cousins and my aunts the way that we used to, especially in times when you have lost someone, is really devastating for any families that are going through it. I'm quite sure you understand. So I'm going to get off of this, let you guys enjoy your afternoons or evenings. And I hope that everybody just stays safe and stay together and love each other. And that's it. Later.